I really am speechless. So maybe I'll regress, if you will, to room 302 on the third floor at Farrell at the beginning of a teaching day, which was usually 5 sections, a little bit of track in the afternoon, and on and on and on. But I was well trained in my education at St. Peter's Boys High School. And Manhattan College by the De La Salle Christian Brothers. And we always began our day, did we not? Let us remember that we are in the presence of Almighty God. And then we began. I can't thank all of you enough. I really can't. I'm tremendously overwhelmed by this whole evening. How can I begin to thank each and every one of you who deserve it? Because I'm bound to miss someone. But of course, I thank Borough President Otto, and another friend from a long time ago, Ralph Lamberti, and the Maniscalco family. I'll tell you a story. I remember in Sacred Heart School, as kids do, they have all sorts of contests. In some contest I entered, and I won something. And I wound up at Borough Hall for the first time to receive it from Borough President Al Maniscalco. This is a very memorable theater for me also. I almost committed suicide here on a given night. I can't remember the name of the film, but remember the nut that was at the shower about to kill somebody? What is it called again? Psycho. I was up there. Place was filled. I literally leapt out of the seat. And but for the grace of God, my remains would be on this level. True story, true story. But back to school. I had the greatest faculty in the world. We were 23 brothers, 9 priests, and 1 layperson, the typing teacher, Ma Gorman. We were a family under a remarkable leader by the name of Bill Barnes, a character times 100. But a beloved friend. But most of all, we had 1,300 young men for all those years, and the opportunity together to try to give them a vision, a purpose, and I think you did pretty good, Jimmy. You won't believe this, but I remember distinctly Jimmy Otto, not only from St. Sylvester's and from the Academy of St. Dorothy, but from 302, that first year. This was my desk, and sitting directly in front of me in the top row was Jimmy Otto. Nervous, intense, and determined. Couldn't be more proud of you, kid. You've done a great job. They were tough times, you know, in those days. We had all the wars, we had all the crazy stuff going on. Kind of reminds you of today, doesn't it? We began, let us remember that we are in the presence of God. And if I learned anything from all of that education, so much I could say, and I'm not going to say much more. There were three things that were key. And three things, by the grace of God, have got us through 81 years almost. Faith in God, a belief by loving Him with all our heart, mind, soul, and strength, it really could and would work. Faith and freedom. The ability to live in a land constantly in conflict, even then, but assured of the fact that because of who we are as a people, especially people of faith, whatever our faith, we would endure. And service. To love God with all our heart, mind, soul, and strength, and our neighbor as ourselves. That was the diamond which was and is Monsignor Farrell High School among a great group of educational systems on this island, the Pearl of the Atlantic. Don't laugh, it really is. And here we are tonight, not celebrating me, but celebrating each and every one of you and the millions now, after all these years, who have imperfectly walked the shores of South Beach, Grimes Hill, Travis, New Brighton, and Stapleton, in the shoes of our forefathers and mothers who worked so very hard to make it work, us work, and the system work. I don't intend to stop. I sure hope you won't. The challenges are greater than ever. But together, under God, we shall overcome. God bless you and thank you for very, very much.